Have you ever thought about just how expensive college really is? According to the BYU Idaho cost of attendance page, the total cost per semester is about $6,247. According to the BYUI newsroom, it takes the average student 11 semesters to graduate. In that case, the average student will spend $68,000 to $85,000 for school. This is my 5th semester. Based on the data above, I should have paid $31,000 by now. I've paid zero. In fact, my bank account has actually gained about $10,000 since being at school. This is all because of the scholarships I have received. So, what are scholarships? Why should you apply for them? And how do you find scholarships? A scholarship is a grant or payment made to support a student's education and is typically awarded based on the basis of academic or other achievement. According to gocollege.org, there are several types of scholarships. Some of those include an academic scholarship, which is awarded based on academic performance. Athletic or talent scholarship, awarded based on athletic or talent abilities, and those are often given to specific majors. Demographic scholarships are given out for individuals who fall within a certain demographic category, such as low income, foreign, women, or minority groups. Creative scholarships are often awarded following a competition and require some sort of creative or art display. And service scholarships are awarded based on volunteer work and service time. No matter who you are or what school you go to, there are scholarship options for you. These scholarships could easily mean the difference between incurring debt and paying nothing for school. So why should you apply for them? According to CNBC, the average student at a 4-year private university incurs $32,000 of student debt. It typically takes 20 years to pay off student debt. Over that amount of time, that loan will turn into a $54,000 debt. So because of student loans, the average student will end up paying almost double what the actual price of school was, which if we remember was $68,000 to $85,000. Scholarships have been created to aid students in financing their education. According to debt.org, $46 billion is given away in scholarships from the U.S. government and individual institutions each year. That's enough for 676 million students to completely pay for their 4-year degree. So why are so many students still incurring debt? Because this amount doesn't even include third-party scholarships, which are given out by businesses, organizations, or other entities. There's no reason why a student should go into debt. The only reason is because they don't know how to find scholarships. So how do you find scholarships? Well, many students don't know what they are or how to search for them. Some of the scholarships available to us at BYU Idaho are the BYU Idaho scholarships. One scholarship is the Thomas E. Ricks Grant. This scholarship is awarded based on academic success and can cover up to 100% of your tuition for the entire year. There is also internship, talent, and specifically donated grants available. To find out more about BYU Idaho's financial aid, visit byui.edu/financial-aid. Another aid option available to most of us is the federal FAFSA. The FAFSA analyzes your financial data to determine how much money you should receive in scholarships each year. To learn more about the FAFSA, visit studentaid.gov. Finally, there are plenty of third-party options. Many businesses and organizations offer scholarships, especially field-related. To find these scholarships, all you have to do is Google scholarships. You can search for specific criteria like public relations, business, art, communication, or even state-specific scholarships. These scholarships have been created to aid students in financing their education. Based on the research I previously mentioned, the average student will pay $68,000 to $85,000 for school and incur $54,000 in debt over 20 years. Imagine if you didn't have these expenses. How many other things would you be able to do? Imagine a future where you could take more family vacations, get that dream car, or get that dream house, sign your kids up for more sports. That future is possible if you use scholarships to finance your education. One story that I gain inspiration from is my parents. Now, this isn't a good story because my parents, when they went through school, they incurred thousands of dollars in student debt. My mom was, an 18-year-old who went to school and got scholarships and just spent it on things that she didn't really need and didn't use her scholarships wisely. Because of that, she got her scholarship revoked and incurred debt over the years. My dad was a new missionary who didn't really have the finances to pay for school, and he didn't really know what scholarships were, so he decided to just get grants and loans from the government. My parents are in their 40s, and they are still paying off their student debt. So it's been over 20 years, and they're still paying for that, and they've incurred thousands more dollars than what they originally owed because of loans and because they didn't take advantage of the scholarships that were available to them. So although that's not a negative story, I have gained inspiration from them in my life to use scholarships and to apply for scholarships and to take full advantage of that so that I'm not in the same situation as they are in 20, 30 years. So I encourage you to apply for as many scholarships as you can and to look for every opportunity. Don't give in to student loans because there are other options for you. I invite you to visit one of the websites I mentioned or do your own research. Because if you think your education is expensive now, try being ignorant. You'll pay the expense later.